It's time for Pay It Forward, and today we're checking out the Pitt County AIDS Service Organization in Greenville. Joining us today is Aaron, the board president, to talk us all about PiCASO and how they are helping out our community. So thank you for being with us.
Oh, glad to.
So for people who don't know, what is PiCASO and how does it help us out?
PiCASO is what's traditionally called an AIDS service organization. So it started out as a community organization here, helping folks living with HIV. And as the disease HIV has changed, the agency has changed to mostly a prevention agency working on HIV testing and education in the community to prevent the spread of HIV.
So how did PiCASO get started?
PiCASO started as a grassroots organization to help those who were literally at that time that were dying of HIV and AIDS in the community. It started largely as almost a hospice program because HIV at the time, 30 years ago, was basically almost a death sentence. And so that was really important. They helped with food and they helped with buddy programs. And like I said, over time, we've transitioned as the disease has changed and people are living much longer and healthier. We've transitioned away from those kind of programs to prevention.
When people that find out that they have HIV and they come here, what do you do for education? What do you do for prevention? And how do you test them?
Well, if they think they have HIV, we do a testing program, and namely that would be an oral or a blood draw test. And then if they find out they are HIV positive, we would do some general education, but our primary thing at that point is to get them into medical care. Somebody who's in medical care is going to live healthier and longer with HIV. If they are not positive, we'll talk about some of the things that they can do to prevent HIV, namely condom use or possibly using what they call PrEP, which is a medical treatment that helps prevent HIV spread in the community.
Have you seen rates of HIV dropping in the Greenville and ENC area?
They have remained rather stubbornly stable. We certainly know our agency is making an impact because when we find somebody who's HIV, we get them into care, so that's very important. But a lot of people think that because HIV, there's a lot of great treatments, they think it's cured. And HIV has not been cured yet. And unfortunately, that means they're under, the false assumption that, well, I don't have to worry about HIV anymore. And you do have to worry about HIV.
So how would you say this has made a positive impact on your life? And how have you seen PiCASO make a positive impact in our community?
My work here has really enhanced my life. I've learned leadership skills. I've learned budgeting. I've learned, how to run a small nonprofit, which is really a lot of hard work sometimes, and it's great to be part of that. And I've also got to meet a lot of great people in the community. And how this agency has impacted the community, we are one of the last surviving AIDS service organizations. The other ones have, and some all across the state, there was many of them when we started, and they've all disappeared. And Pitt County has managed, a small county in eastern North Carolina has managed to keep a AIDS service organization alive and well in this community and helping prevent HIV in this community. So that's a wonderful thing.
Aaron, if people want to know more, where can they go?
Definitely PiCASO.org, PiCASO.org, our Facebook pages, and we Instagram regularly, or look for us in an event. If you're out there and you see our bright red regalia, stop by, ask some questions. We're happy to talk to you.
Aaron, thank you so much for having us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
And y'all, make sure to come back to Hello ENC every week to discover how people in our community are making ENC a better place to be.